Alright, so let's jump into a lovely example. Obviously, M5, as always, that's always where you want to start off. Asia range, okay, so let's bring a little bit of clarity. First, what do we see? We see the equal highs, obviously nothing to trade, but equal highs, inducement to the high side, and this inducement here, sorry, this bit here is our, or the smart money traders, that's like their bullish structure confirmation. So now obviously they're going to be looking to buy from these areas and these areas. Again, this is in Asia, so it's nothing that we're looking to trade, but we understand that, okay, these areas are likely going to become smart money traps. Right, following on. Again, inducement to the high side. Now we have our 1, 2, 3, third touch of the trend. Where are the stop losses? Likely here, here. Smart money traders have now had their bearish breaker structure, like so. So now they're looking at these zones and these zones. Now, if we zoom out and actually look to the left, this line will become quite important. And why is that? Well, you could easily think like, oh yeah, this is the inducement, now we're going to go higher. But once we zoom out, what do we understand? Okay, we understand we've got our 1, 2, 3, 4th touch. So now we're just faking the reaction from that. So what's likely going to happen next? Well, we know, okay, we're faking the reaction from these equal lows. We've had an overall inducement high of these equal highs. So now, very likely, we're going to come out and collect all of those stops. Okay, that makes sense. That's obviously our medium inducement of the equal lows, taken with speed. Very nice, tricking everyone. You know, at one point this candle would have been solid black. So everyone's like, oh, that's the breakout, jumping in. And also, what did we have? Well, we reacted from this original POI, the smart money one. And now they've had, you know, another confirmation, jumping in short again. But we know, okay, we've had our overall inducement to the downside. Very significant one, medium one. So, what's likely going to happen now? Well, both zones get taken. Ideally, this would have given like another reaction here to the downside, but that's absolutely fine. Both zones get completely smoked. Okay, we expect that. Next, we're building liquidity again. 1, 2, 3. Building the equal highs so that people are selling. You've obviously got SMT. This is our overall inducement to trade away from. Now, obviously, the smart money traders are getting their change of character. The pattern traders, they've got their equal highs, and the trend traders are already being taken out. They've either got SL here or SL here. Okay, next one. So when we zoom into this, as this is our original inducement, the very significant one, if you remember with all those equal lows, we get, and we refine this zone down, we get this on the M1. Okay, so now we're coming down with inducing smart money through the false breaker structure, or chooch, or whatever you want to call it, change of character. We know that trend traders have their SLs here. These ones have already been hit. And then we know that here we have our extreme mitigation, which is from the point that caused the medium inducement. This isn't just a random structure point that just happens to work. It caused the medium inducement. It took out so many people. And we've got clear liquidity to target. So we obviously give the fake momentum. Oh, look, it's going that way, it's going that way. You know, everyone's like, oh, sells, sells, sells. Boom, smoked. Total RR, 1-7. That was a nice and easy one. For this next one, let's actually stick to the M5 only. That's going to be the plan. So, first off, what do we see? Again, just looking at here, what do we see? Well, obviously we've got, you know, some liquidity here, 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 and here, and also here. So we've got our Asia range. Let's break this down a little bit more. There are liquidity zones. So we know that we've got equal lows to the left. We've got these equal highs up here. Let's be patient. Let's see what happens. Again, same thing as previous. We've got equal lows to the left. Faking the reactions. Oh, it's going to hold, it's going to hold, it's going to hold. You know, pushing away, pushing away. What do we think is going to happen from here? The most logical thing. Boom. So we get our medium inducement of the equal lows again. Dead on London Open. We have our relevant break of structure, not just a random one, but a relevant break of structure after our inducement. Next up, potential mitigation after the RBOS, right off the demand candle. Where should we target? Well, we have equal highs at Asia high, but obviously we've had overall a medium inducement. So we should expect at least a medium inducement to the high side. Consider if we just go back a little bit. Let's go back. So look, we have taken out all of these. We even faked the reaction here, and then obviously came down and took it. So we have taken so much liquidity to the downside. So Asia high isn't really a logical target. At least the first medium inducement zone would be a much more suitable target. So let's go back to that one. Okay, so that's our first one. At least here. That's what makes the most sense. Okay, now we've got our equal highs here. And look what we do. Again, come in, react away. Oh yeah, it's gonna hold, it's gonna hold. All of the resistance traders hopping in, all of the pattern traders, you know, double top. Oh yeah, it holds, it holds, it holds. Maybe even some smart money traders jumping in through that. That's our extreme. Oh yeah, it holds, it holds. So let's see. We're also bringing in trend traders. So what do we think could happen next? Well, here is our trend. Here we can see our trend traders all hopping in. We also see our built up liquidity. We can see that we're taking it out with our inducement, which is followed by, you know, the false speed and momentum. Everyone's seeing, like, so imagine you're like the double top trader. You're saying, oh my god, it's pushing away so fast, I need to get in, execute, 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 wherever you want. So obviously on the M5, this is not the nicest because we don't have any imbalance to go along with our POI. When we drop down onto the M1, we do right here. So that becomes your zone to trade from, knowing that you still overall got higher targets. But for the sake of this video, let's just say that we stick to the M5 and we only trade the M5. Obviously reduces our RR a little bit, but that's fine. Again, same thing. We know that this is our first medium inducement point, and at least this point should be taken. Again, what do? We fake the reaction, creating equal highs, bringing people into the cells to go and do what? Smoke it, of course. What else can they do? And this is how they're always trapping people. So notice how they always give these, oh yeah, false reaction, boom. False reaction, boom. Oh yeah, it holds, it holds, it holds, boom. Same thing over and over again. And you guys need to pay attention to this and look out for this because it's really important. Once you start identifying these false reactions, yeah, it's game over. It's game over.